In philosophy, there are at least two views of time. One view, I think, is maybe the more intuitive view, where you think of it as a kind of, a moving now, where the present exists, that's what's real, and the past used to exist, but it's gone, and the future hasn't existed yet, right? And this, I think, is at least how I, think about it intuitively, and I think most people do. There's another view of time that says that time is really just another dimension, that the difference between the past and the present, or the future and the present, is just like the difference between, north of here and south of here. That, that here, we're here in Sao Paulo, Rio is real, it's just as real, it's just not here, right? And Porto Alegre is just as real, it's just not here. And to say, and you could say that the future is just as real, it's just not here, which is to say now, right? And the past is just as real, it's just not now. And this is a view that's kind of suggested by modern physics, because we have learned, despite how strange it is, that time is not the kind of absolute that we think it is. That there's the famous twin paradox, that if you have one twin on Earth and another twin that goes and does a high-speed trip through space and comes back, they'll actually have aged differently, and there's no objective answer to the question of which two events are simultaneous. So if you really accept those features of modern physics, then it's hard to hold on to the intuitive view that says there is one objective now, but it's very hard to get used to the idea that the future is just kind of like another place, and the past is like another place that's just as real as the present. You also have the problem of explaining the direction of time, right? That there's nothing inherently different about going north or going south in space, but there is something inherently different, we think, about the future and about the past, right? And people sort of appeal to asymmetries in the laws of physics to try to make sense of this, but it's not very intuitive. I think that trying to reconcile your common sense view of time with our best scientific understanding of space and time is a real challenge.